Welcome to educational channel of sureshbhattclasses. In every competitive exams, you come across questions pertaining to all types of topics like speed, distance and time, alligation and mixtures, percentages, ratio and proportions, and many more. You will also learn short tricks to solve all these topics. But if you are not fast in calculations and do not learn and practice fast calculation tricks, then you may not be able to solve complete question paper in the stipulated time and may not score good marks to qualify the exams or placement interview. Then what should you do? Before learning fast calculation tricks, you should religiously memorize few things by heart. I am giving the details of these for your ready reference. Memorize multiplication table at least up to 20. I have given the multiplication table here just for your reference. Whenever you are free, whenever you are traveling, or when you are going in a morning walk or evening walk, you just revise the tables you have already memorized, and then you will never forget these tables, and these tables are very useful in fast calculations. Here is the chart for square, square roots, cubes and cube roots, just for your reference, up to 30. If you are not able to memorize the squares up to 30 or cubes up to 30, I will suggest that you memorize squares up to 25, cubes up to 10. Here is the number 8. The square of 8 is 64 and cube of 8 is 512. If you memorize this, then you will be able to say the square root of 64 or cube root of 512. The answer will be 8. So by memorizing the squares up to 25, you will be able to give the answer of square root of those numbers which are squares of the number up to 25. Like square root of 256 is 16, square root of 324 is 18, and square root of 576 is 24. This way, if you will memorize the squares up to 25 at least, then you will be able to give the answer of the square root of these numbers. I will also suggest you to memorize the square root up to 10, like square root of 1 is 1, square root of 2 is 1.414, square root of 3 is 1.732, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 5 is 2.236, square root of 6 is 2.449, square root of 7 is 2.646, square root of 8 is 2.828, square root of 9 is 3, square root of 10 is 3.162. This you should memorize by heart. After this, I will suggest you to memorize the divisibility rules, and I am giving here the divisibility rule chart. Please memorize all these rules and keep it in mind. It will help you to solve the questions fast. The rule for divisibility by 2. We know that the even numbers are divisible by 2. Thus we can say the numbers ending with 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 are divisible by 2. Divisibility by 4. If the last two digits of a number are divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. Like the number ending with 04, 08, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 or 72, 76, 80, 84, 88, 92, 96. All these numbers are divisible by 4. The number which are having last two digits divisible by 4 are divisible by 4. The numbers divisible by 8. If the last three digits of a number are divisible by 8, then the numbers are divisible by 8. The numbers ending with say 104, 928, 752, 112, 256, 496. These are the numbers, or all such numbers which are having last three digits divisible by 8 are the numbers which are divisible by 8. Divisibility rule for 3. If the sum of all the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. And divisibility by 9. If the sum of all the digits in a number is divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. I am giving you few examples of the numbers which are divisible by 3. 12,531 or 35,691 or 47,814. The sum of the digits of these numbers is divisible by 3, hence the numbers are divisible by 3. I am giving you the example of few numbers which are divisible by 9. 61,470, 73,512, 89,478. The numbers divisible by 5. If the last digit of a number is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. It's very easy to identify the numbers divisible by 5. The divisibility rule for 25. If the last two digits of a number are divisible by 25, then the number is divisible by 25. Like the numbers ending with 25, 50, 75, 125, 100, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, and so on. Divisibility rule for 125. If the last three digits of a number are divisible by 125, then the number is divisible by 125. For example, the numbers 51,625, 67,875 or 73,250, these are the numbers whose last three digits are divisible by 125, hence the numbers are divisible by 125. Now we go to divisibility rule for 6. If a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Or in a simple way, any even number which is divisible by 3 is divisible by 6. Like number 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. These all numbers are even numbers and divisible by 3. Hence it is divisible by 6. Divisibility rule for 7. If the last digit of a number is doubled and then subtracted from the rest of the number and the answer is 0 or divisible by 7, then the number is divisible by 7. I am giving you the example of this, and I have made a complete video on divisibility separately, in which you will learn how to identify the number which is divisible by 7. I am giving the example of one such number. The number is 3,675. Now the last digit is 5. If we double it, then it becomes 10. And the remaining number formed by the three digits, which is 367. The original number was 3,675. The last digit is 5. We double it, so it becomes 10. And we subtract this number from remaining part of the number, which is 367. Then it becomes 357. And if we divide it by 7, then 357, the 35 is divisible by 7 and remainder is 7, then it is also divisible by 7. Hence the number 3675 is divisible by 7. This way you can identify the number which is divisible by 7 or not. To test divisibility by 10, it's easy. Any number ending with 0 is divisible by 10. That is, if the last digit of a number is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Now, divisibility by 11. If the difference between the sum of the digits at odd places and the digits at even places is either 0 or divisible by 11, then the number is divisible by 11. These were few basic things one should learn and memorize by heart to become fast in calculations. We are going to learn fast calculation tricks which will include addition and subtraction, multiplication by 5 and 25, multiplication by numbers 11 to 19, multiplication of two numbers having sum of ones place or unit place as 10 and other digits of the numbers are same, such as 33 and 37, 51 and 59, 83 and 87, 122 and 128. Then multiplication of two-digit numbers by a two-digit number, multiplication of a three-digit number by a three-digit number, multiplication of three-digit number by two-digit number, multiplication of numbers close to 100, multiplication tricks by splitting the number. Then we will learn fast division tricks like divisibility by 4, 8, 5, 25, 125 and division by splitting the number, finding squares number more than 25 and less than 75, then numbers more than 75 and less than 125, then numbers more than 125 and less than 175, then numbers more than 175 and less than 225 and so on. We'll also learn finding the square root of perfect squares, finding cube root of perfect cubes. We'll be learning the short tricks for finding square root of non-perfect squares, and we will learn many more such type of tricks. But I will earnestly request you to memorize all these things which I have explained you in this video, which will help you to do your calculations fast. This was the basic video for learning fast calculation tricks. Here completes this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Also press bell icon to get the latest notifications.